Oh, welcome to Grammar Pre. Hello, welcome to Grammar Precise with Carlocoy. What do we have for dinner? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's have the dinner now. Hello guys. Today's video, I'm going to teach you the 10 most common errors in English we should avoid or we fail. Now, why do we need to study the different errors in English? Because errors affect the meaning of what we write and what we speak. So let's analyze our sentence number 1. Right, so the best hotel accommodation I had was in Don Salvador. Can you spot the error in the sentence? Alright, you're getting it right. The word accommodation is our error in sentence number 1. Why? What is wrong with this word? Okay, the spelling, you're getting it right. The word accommodation is spelled incorrectly. So it should be spelled out as, there should be another M here. Right? It's spelled as ACCOMMODATIONN. That's the correct spelling of accommodation. Continue. Let's continue. So sentence number 2 we have here, have you stayed in a luxurious hotel? What is wrong with this sentence? Sounds correct, but actually it is not. Something is wrong in the use of punctuation mark. So we have here a period. It should be a question mark. Why? Because our sentence, have you stayed in a luxurious hotel, is an interrogative sentence, meaning it is asking a question. So when asking a question, we should use a question mark instead of using a period. Okay, so do not use a period. When do we use the period? When we are stating something. When a sentence is in declarative form, or the sentence is stating an information. Okay, not asking. Moving on. So let's have sentence number 3. We have here, I spent 3 days for my vacation last summer. Okay, so what is wrong with the sentence? Since we are talking about last summer, that means the action is already done. The action is finished. So instead of using spend, because we are talking about an action that is being done in the past, we use spent. Because spend here is present tense, while spent is past tense. What about number 4? We have, this can be ₱1,000,000 vacation for some. Again, sounds correct, but something is wrong with this sentence. So what is wrong with it? This one. Why is it an error? Because the whole thing here, which is million pesos, becomes now the entire expression for the word vacation. So what is being described in here? The vacation. So we are using the expression million pesos for the word vacation. This now becomes a descriptive expression for this one. What kind of vacation is it? So, million, it should be a million peso vacation. So it should not be a million pesos vacation because this is now an expression and it is not talking about an amount or money. Okay, but although using the words here can be something that would talk about money, but the main focus here is not actually money but the expression which is being used for the word vacation. So instead, we use a million peso vacation. So this is a once in a lifetime experience. So something like that. So the whole thing becomes now the entire expression instead of talking about a specific amount of money or the other thing. Now number 5 is quite easy. I know that most of us will be able to get the correct answer here. So number 5, sometimes I wish to visit Italy. What is wrong with our sentence? Something is wrong in the capitalization of the word. What word is that? The word, the place, Italy. Why it should be capitalized? Because this is a proper noun. Okay, very common in English. When it is a proper noun, we use a capital letter in the first letter of the name. When it is common, we use a lowercase letter or a small letter. For example, we say country. So a country here is a common noun. So instead of using a capital letter, okay, instead of using a capital letter C for country, we use a small letter, or a lowercase letter. Why? Because this is a common noun, while this one is a proper noun. Moving on, let's have sentence number 6. Sentence number 6, Italy are a beautiful place to visit. So what is wrong with our sentence? Yes, you're getting it right again. Right? So instead of using are here, we should use is. Why is? Because Italy here is standing for one only. Okay? There is no such thing as Italy's, because there's only one country for Italy. So Italy is a beautiful place to visit. We do not say Italy's are, because there's no such thing as that. Okay? Actually, there are a lot of rules for subject-verb agreement, but I'm not going to discuss the rules of such rules because I'm going to make a separate video for that. So for now, this is it. So when your subject is singular, your verb should also be singular. So I'm going to discuss that further in my next video. What about sentence number 7? This is my plan for the next summer. This is my plan for the next summer. So what's wrong with it? So something is wrong with the first word. Why? Because this is plural. What I mean by plural, it's more than one. While this is for singular, meaning there's only one. So what are we talking about here? So since we are talking about my plan for the next vacation, so I have only one plan. So I'm talking about singular, right? When you say plans, that is plural. So since I use the word plan, which is singular, we should also use the word singular here. So instead of using this, we are going to use this one. So we say, this is my plan for the next summer. Alright? But you can also say the other way around, these are. Alright? These are my plans for the next summer. Okay? When talking about one, this is my plan. When talking about more than one, these are my plans. Did you get it? Now, let's proceed to sentence number 8. Right? So we have, I write my plans in my notebook, which I consider an achievement. Again, sounds correct, but something is wrong with this sentence. So what is it? Okay, this one. So which I consider an achievement. So in this sentence, it is not clear which one here I consider an achievement. Is it the notebook or is it my plan? My plans, I mean. So which one here? So it's not clear. Something is wrong with our modifier. Which one here is the modifier? Okay, the whole thing here is our modifier. Okay, it is describing something. So what is it? What is it describing? Is it the notebook or is it my plans? Because it is not clear here. Okay, so we should write the modifier I mean, near the words or the word which we would like to describe. Okay, so which one here can be considered as an considered as an achievement? So is it the notebook or the plans? Of course, a notebook cannot be an achievement because you can buy a notebook anytime, anywhere. So, which one? So it is my plans can be my achievement. So instead of writing, I write my plans in my notebook, which I consider an achievement, it should be, I write my plans which I consider an achievement in my notebook. So we have to rephrase. So transfer the word here. Okay. In my notebook. So that's how we correct the error. In my notebook. In my notebook. Notebook. Right? So let's read it once again. So I write my plans, which I consider an achievement, in my notebook. Okay. Better version and clearer sentence. Okay, let's have number 9. Number 9, We have you're always my vacation buddy. Buddy. Something is wrong with the first words. We have here you're always my vacation buddy. It should be your. Your. You. Then apostrophe, we have the R and the E. Alright. Why? Because you're here and the other you're here have different meanings and they have also different functions. So we have you're here as the word contraction for meaning the word you are. Okay. You are. You are here is the longer form, while you're here is the contracted form. So it is also accepted in standard English. So instead of using the longer one, we can use your with the apostrophe R and E. Okay, so we say you're always my vacation buddy. So we are talking about the person. What about the you're here? You're here is, I'm going to transfer here the word here below. So we have your speaks about possession. What do we mean by this? So we say your bag, your ball pen, your house. Okay, so we cannot interchange the two words as your for the contracted form for you are and then the you're here. We cannot interchange them because they have different meanings. So we say your bag, your ball pen, your table, your house. But we cannot say your table, your bag. We cannot do that because that is not accepted in standard English. So you can see the difference between the two. Again, your here is the contracted form for the words you are, while your here speaks about possession. Like you say your house, your bag, and blah blah blah. So it talks about possession. I'm a little bit confused with the word possession. What's the correct spelling? Maybe we can check out later. So possession. And we have the last sentence. Because you are more friendlier, you can go with me next summer. Again, because you are more friendlier, you can go with me next summer. So what is wrong with the sentence? Right. That's obvious. We have here more friendlier. Why? Because that is a double comparison. Okay, double comparison is not accepted in standard English. So instead, we may say because you are friendlier, you can go with me next summer. Right? Okay, so we do not use double comparison. Or we say most friendliest. That is not accepted. We only use the more for words that have at least 2 or more syllables. Okay, so I'm going to discuss that in my separate video. So for now, so this is it. So when using the word friendlier, there's no need for us to add the word more because it is already understood. Since it is already understood that friendlier is comparison of two people or things. For example, we say Gina is friendlier than Anna. As you can see, there are two persons being compared. The first one is Gina and the second one is Anna. Right? But we do not say Gina is more friendlier than Anna because that is a double comparison. The same with most friendliest. That is not also acceptable in standard English, or that can be considered as an error in English. Instead of saying most friendliest, we say friendliest to compare three or more people or things. Okay, for example, among the three girls, Gina is the friendliest. As you can see in the sentence, there are three girls being compared here. So if there are three or more people or things being compared, so we will use the word friendliest instead of using most friendliest because that is a double comparison. Again, 10 most common errors in English. First one, we have spelling. Second, punctuation marks. Third, tenses. Fourth, expression. Fifth, capitalization. Number 6, we have subject-verb agreement. Number, which is singular or plural. Modifier, word, contraction, and the last one is comparison. So, that's all for today. See you in my next video. Good night. Good night, Chick. Good night. Good night. See ya, see ya. Good night.